Today we are going to be trying something new, talk about something that is a weakness and makes life difficult, and then trying to figure out the best way to work through it, and then to empower you through some sort of challenge that I think would be great if we all participated in every week, so that then little by little those different things become easier. And finding that level that works for you if whatever we're talking about. So today, anxiety is debilitating, then just take that tiny little baby step. And if you're adventurous, and I still welcome you to participate, then go ahead and really plunge in. And if anybody wants to send a message and kind of give an update, I think that's really cool. As well as a community, then we can also take that fear and mystery out of some of those challenges that are holding us back. Anyways, so anxiety, very difficult to work through. Now I think what I have noticed mostly for myself is that I'll end up feeling buried. That to-do list is super long, and those things that I don't particularly want to do or have me feeling nervous for whatever reason. So interaction with people can make me very nervous. So sometimes if I have to get back at with text messages or emails to people who are sort of friends, anyone outside my family that I'm not super comfortable with, I can find myself putting it off and dreading it. So something I've tried to work towards is if something makes me really uncomfortable, that just hurry up, get it done with, spend some time thinking about it. It's important to think about what we do before we do it, but then just pull that trigger. And now it's interesting because I've really practiced with that a lot, that now other people around me, I see that they have that same issue, to where it's like, oh, I don't want to get back to this email, so they put it off for a long time. And it's like, well, wait a second. Now you're just feeling icky inside all the time because it's just tapping on your shoulder. Hey, remember me? You didn't ever answer me. Hey, do you know what's really great? You haven't taken care of any of your responsibilities. And I don't want to give that nagging monkey on my back any more material than what it already has. So, something as simple as that, with getting back to people that you don't feel comfortable with. And so that's something that makes me very anxious. Or different times when I have been, financially in a tight spot, I would put off paying bills until the very last minute. And I don't know why, but I did. And I think plenty of people are like that. Or if you are in a tight financial place, something I always hated to do but actually was really beneficial is to sit down, look at everything, create a budget, hold yourself accountable, and have those different check-ins. Because as much as I hated to do them, it is empowering once you realize that, no, okay, I do have control. Okay, yes, the guilt of there is always some areas that we're not spending wisely. I don't have to eat out as much as I do. So it's good to have those check-ins, and you do feel empowered once you start making those choices. Okay, but there's also the household things as well. So those different moms out there, or heck, just anybody, you have your repairs that you want to do, or maybe you want to make a change in your decorations, or just sprucing up something in the house, or something has broken. That does create stress, and that creates more anxiety about things, because then you don't feel comfortable in your own home. You don't feel at peace, and so it really deteriorates you. And sometimes I would like to think that it doesn't as much as it does. So the challenge that we are going to be looking at this week is to tackle one of those things that makes you anxious. And if you're working full-time and a student, or just a student, whatever it is, if you're really busy, just do one. If you have a little bit more time, try 3 of the things. So figure out a budget plan, or pay your bills early, even if it's just getting them written out and stamped. So all you have to do is just take them off your kitchen counter and then mail them out at the appropriate time. Maybe organizing a closet, building something or fixing something in your house, something that is causing you anxiety, just do it. Another one that I have come across is when you do want to spruce up a room and you want to change the way it looks, and you want it to be perfect when it's done. And so then that holds you back. And so you feel guilty, you feel anxious over, okay, well, I'm going to do it, but when is the perfect time? Well, there never is a perfect time. So try it out. Maybe you'll have to make little tweaks here and there, and really the tweaks are going to be a lot less stressful than just taking the bite out of that. I have an older sister who said that she wanted to switch around her son's room, and she has been planning it and getting the different space themed items that he wants over the last 2 years. And she realizes she waited so long with the first theme of the room that by the time she felt like it was perfect and completed, he didn't like it anymore. And she's knowing that, okay, I'm doing the same thing, and he's probably not going to want a space-themed room by the time it's done. So it makes her feel guilty. It gives her some anxiety. And you know what? I hope that she'll take that plunge. I told her how it's never perfect, and there's always adjustments. And I totally need to take my own advice on some of those things, because I need to repaint my kitchen cupboards. I need to organize closets. I want to repaint my room. And those things are just stacking up. And especially as we're coming into the holiday season, if you're hosting, we really need to start looking at ticking off some of those things on our list before it becomes dread and anxiousness and makes us crabby and then spoils the joy. And sometimes going through some of those different things of, okay, I really don't want to do this. You know what? I'm going to get that right out of the way this morning. And so that's what I try to do, is before mid-morning, okay, fine. Going to do that real quick. And then when I accomplish it, it's like, oh, that feels good. And then I do use positive affirmations. Give it a try sometime. I'll say, yeah, I'm a boss. Okay, I'm a boss. This is fine. I've got it. I'm handling my struggles. And so I talk to myself to kind of keep psyching myself up and keep me going. And so then it's like, okay, all right, great. Did this one thing. Could I do one more? Sometimes the answer is no. And that's okay. As long as you are keeping it moving forward and not locking yourself in a place where you're stuck and it keeps mounting up against you. Because I have done that for way too many years of my adult life. And I want to be free. I want us all to be free. So, take that challenge with me. Please let me know how it turns out for you. And thank you so much for watching.